Why is Gaia the greatest trickster? Wait, what?
Isn't that correct in your world, essentially?
No.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
No. She
I
just
guess
Gaia is Gaia. He, she, it.
Gaia is the protector of the Feywild. Gaia was tricked by McHugh, who one might consider, at least NPC-wise, that's been introduced to be one of the greatest tricksters in the world. A leprechaun bastard of great power.
Tricked I don't know, maybe
Gaia.
I just thought that.
Gaia wasn't exactly tricked by McHugh so much as
The party was sure as hell
the
tricked
party
by-
was tricked by McHugh, and the party set up a diversion.
to help McHugh get one over on Gaia. And that's why Gaia was so pissy with the group, and why Kaylana has such low opinions of Gaia.
Well, they
Fair
also
enough.
were like on a murder spree through the.
Yeah.
They were murder hoboing through the Feywild. Also, not
It's
a
true.
wise.
You
decision.
weren't there. You don't know what it was like.
It was scary.
Yeah, for some reason, I thought Gaia was far more evil in your world, or malicious.
No, Gaia just basically... Gaia can sometimes be portrayed as evil through the storytellings of Jerry, because it was the most evil moment I've ever had as a DM, in his opinion.
Fair enough.
Because I basically told the player group, one of your characters is going to die, decide. That's really what it came down to. Like,
Ouch.
forced death in party. As in role playing wise, storyline wise, Gaia said, one of you have to pay for the sins of the many. Like, you murder hoboed
awesome.
through my land, and I can't save face with my people and claim to be the protector of the Feywild if I just let you all go without there being any consequences.
Gotcha.
I tried to consider myself to be a fair and kind person. Of course, everyone can consider themselves to be that, even if they're a serial killer. But, so I'm not going to just murder or execute you all, but someone has to pay a price.
Alrighty.
Choose. And
And
I
I
think
will
it
go into it
was
with
I think it was the
more of an
fact that I
open
had forced them to choose is what made it extra evil. It wasn't just like, you're paying for it. Or you're paying for it.
you
Like, oh
choose,
man, he
you
killed my
guys.
character. It was just like, you have to all decide who is going to die. Figure it out however you want.
Which is funny because, like, as a more benevolent individual, that's kind of what they would do at first. They'd be like, you decide. Like, give somebody the opportunity to be the self-sacrifice. And
Yeah. And what was super funny is, player-wise, no one wanted to lose their character. They all enjoyed their character. But role-playing, 3 of them stepped up to the plate. They're like, well, my character would take one for the team. Like, they would sacrifice themselves. So then they had to try to figure out and debate, and they couldn't be like, no, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. So then they ended up just playing a game of chance. And their characters literally rolled dice in-game to see who would... And Jerry's character won.
Mm-hmm.
Won.
Fair enough.
And Fairbairn was lost to the group.
How unfortunate.
Gone but not forgotten.
You
Not
didn't actually see him die, but if you go into the fluff pieces on the Wrath message board, you can see the story of him entering CERN's domain.
Yeah, I didn't kill him on camera, so to speak. The party, that was like his last request, like, send them so they don't have to see this. And so, like, Fairbairn stayed behind, and they were all sent back to the material plane, and, like, the last thing they saw was Fairbairn waving, and Guy kind of, like, walking up and putting his hand on his shoulder. And then, boom. And then Jerry wrote a fluff piece about Fairbairn dying, basically. Or going into the domain of CERN. First person account.
Cool. Thank you.
The overly complicated answer to your question. Story
It's a lot of history.
Yeah.
This is part of Wrath, which we've been playing in for 4 years. 5 years?
4 or 5, yeah, going on 5 years.